One of the coolest features of the Quest 2 is that it's wireless and you don't need a gaming PC in order to use it. But at the same time, there are some really cool VR games that are not designed to run natively on the Quest 2. Which brings me to another really cool feature of the Quest 2 and the reason you're watching this video. Even though the Quest 2 is designed to be a standalone VR device, it also has the ability to be paired with a gaming PC and play PC VR games. The first way to do this we're going to take a look at is through what is called Oculus Link. This requires the use of a high-speed USB 3 cable. The USB port on the Quest 2 is a Type-C port, so your cable must have a Type-C connection on at least one end. Oculus sells their Link cable for $80 and it's 5 meters long and has USB Type-C connections on both ends. The thing I like about their Link cable is the 90-degree end that plugs into the Quest 2, which allows you to easily route the cable back over your shoulder. This cable is really expensive though, and from what I've seen online, you can get much less expensive cables on Amazon and other online retailers that work just as well and have a Type-A connector on the opposite end, which all computers should have, unlike the Type-C port. Once you have your USB cable, you plug one end into your Quest 2 and the other end into one of your PC's USB 3 ports. You can now power on your Quest 2, and as you put the headset on, you should see a notification asking if you want to allow your computer to access data on the Quest 2. Click on Allow, and then you'll be prompted to create your Guardian boundary, and it will then boot into the Quest 2 menu. You then need to go to your computer and download and install the Oculus app. I've linked the download page in the video description to make it easy for you to find and install it. Once you've got the Oculus app installed to your PC, you need to open the app and pair your Quest 2 with it. It's been a while since I've done this, so I don't remember if it will automatically prompt you to do this or not, but you'll need to add your headset, and you just follow the on-screen instructions to get your headset set up. Once it's all set up, all you need to do now is put your headset back on, and it may pop up automatically asking if you want to enable Oculus Link, to which you would simply click on Enable. But if it doesn't, then you'll click on the time here in the Quest 2 navigation bar, and you should see this option here that says Oculus Link. Click on it, and you'll then be dropped into the Oculus PC interface, where you can browse the Oculus PC store, see games in your library, and even interact with your PC's desktop. So yeah, if you have some VR games you purchased on Steam, you can launch Steam VR from here, and then run any of your Steam VR games, all from the comfort of your Quest 2 headset. While using Oculus Link is really cool, the main thing that sets the Quest 2 apart from most other VR headsets on the market right now is the fact that it's wireless and you don't have to have a cable dragging around behind you to potentially trip on or get tangled up in. Well, that is where Oculus Air Link comes in. Air Link allows you to ditch the Link cable and instead stream your PC VR games to your Quest 2 using your home network's 5 GHz Wi-Fi. To use Air Link, the first thing you need to do is connect your gaming PC to your router with an Ethernet cable. You then want to connect your Quest 2 to your home's 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. Just like with the Link cable, we need to have the Oculus application installed on our PC, and it needs to be open and running. As of the making of this video, Air Link is still a beta feature on the Quest 2, so to enable it, you'll need to go to the settings in the Oculus app on your PC and go to the beta tab, and then toggle Air Link on. You now need to put your Quest 2 on, and in the navigation bar, you want to click on Quick Settings, which is where it displays the time here. At this menu, you want to click on Settings here in the upper right, which will bring up the Settings menu. On the left here, we need to scroll down to Experimental Features. As you scroll through the experimental features, you should see a toggle for Air Link. Switch that on and you'll get this notification going over the requirements for Air Link to work properly. Click on continue and now you should see this. Oculus Air Link not connected. Click on Oculus Air Link and you should then see a window similar to this listing your PC as an available computer. Click on your computer's name, then click on pair, and you should see a notification saying your Quest 2 is now connected to your computer, which will then give us this option to finally launch Air Link. Click on launch and you'll then be dropped into the Oculus PC interface, just like when we were using the link cable. All the same functionality exists here using Air Link, only now you're running completely wireless. And just FYI, for the best connection, it is recommended you set up your play area as close to your router as you possibly can. In my opinion, using Air Link to play PC VR games on the Quest 2 is definitely the way to go. For games where you're sitting down, like in a flight simulator or something, having a cable connecting you to your PC is just fine. But when you're playing something where you're on your feet and looking all around you, nothing can quite compare to being completely wireless. This is exactly what I think everyone has been wanting for PC VR since headsets like the Rift and the Vive first launched in 2016. If you've reached this point of the video and do not already own a Quest 2, what are you doing? Expand the video description, click on my Amazon store link, and get yourself one now! If you found this video helpful, I think you know what to do. And if you're interested in checking out some of my other Quest 2 videos, those are on screen now. Go ahead and give one of them a click.